Hello everyone, well there's now 14 days to go before Christmas Day, nearly halfway through all my advent calendars and it's starting to take its toll. Yesterday, I don't know how it happened, but I managed to, how to clean up my language, mess up the days before Christmas. I don't know how it happened. I put up 13 and at the time it should have been 15. I don't know how it happened because I got the Happy Sock one correct and then I think I filmed the 5 Advent video after the Happy Sock one. So how it got to 13, I probably moved it and put it back wrong. I don't know, but it was pointed out to me and of course me being me, I couldn't leave it. So that's why some of you saw that video disappear and come back. I did a little bit of editing. I managed, rather cleverly I thought, the initial part that shows 13, I superimposed 15. That was it. Oh, I've got a headache today. I'm not at my best. So I managed to superimpose the 15 bit on the title, so I don't think you'd notice. And then the bit at the end when I'm chatting and it's in the background, I just cropped the picture. So I managed to sort that out and I re-uploaded it. So most of you, unless you watched the video early, wouldn't have noticed that I've done that. So I had to do that because I couldn't leave it. I'm such a perfectionist. It really annoyed me. I was annoyed with myself. I wasn't annoyed with the person for telling me. Somebody would have noticed it, but I thought, oh, what am I like? I'm not really that stupid, but I don't know. It's just all it's all getting on top of me at the moment. So I'm gonna have a bit of fun in this video. I think the lights are too close at the moment. Too close and they're too bright. I need to go down and put a damp tea towel on my head and just have a little bit of a lie down. Oh, right. Right, we have definitely, it is definitely 11th of December and there are definitely 14 days to go before Christmas. I think so. Yeah, right. Oh, I've got, do you like my jumper? Another jumper for you to look at. Unofficial Advent jumpers. This one is a polar bear wearing a nice jumper and he has a special trick up his sleeve, well, rather in a little battery box. If I can fiddle about and find the switch. Oh dear. Oh, it's alright for you two, Molly and Daisy, asleep on the sofa. No care in the world. Oh, crikey. There's a little battery box in here. They should make it app controlled, shouldn't they? You probably can get an app controlled jumper. Everything else seems to be app controlled. There we go. Oh, finally, Roger. There. I hope that was worth all my fiddling about for you to see. The lights on. Oh, just realised, why has the polar bear got antlers? Well, he's wearing fake antlers, I suppose. So that's quite normal for a polar bear to be wearing fake antlers with Christmas lights on and a jumper. You see that in nature all the time, don't you? Okay, we've seen the jumper. It's time to open window number 11 on each of my 5 Advent calendars. I thought I'd start with the British Isles at Christmas Advent calendar today. And today, for number 11, we're going to be visiting the Titanic Centre over here in Northern Ireland. Now, I believe that ill-fated vessel was actually built in Northern Ireland. And there is, obviously, a place called the Titanic Centre, which I haven't visited. I've never been to Ireland, hopefully one day. So let's see what it says about the Titanic Centre. Okay, number 11, Titanic Centre. This Belfast visitor attraction was built on the site of the Harland and Wolff shipyard where RMS Titanic was originally constructed. Its exhibitions tell the story of the luxury liner and why she sank on her maiden voyage after hitting an iceberg in 1912. So obviously any of you, well, I don't think any of you are old enough to remember that in the news, certainly not watching me now. But that would have been a tragedy. We've had quite a few tragedies happening in my lifetime, but I expect people of that era, that's one tragedy that they will remember, and of course we all remember it. People of the new generations will remember it more for the film Titanic, obviously, rather than the actual reality of it. But there have been many films and obviously documentaries. It's quite a fascinating subject, but a tragic story as well. So, well, I thought we'd be having a bit of fun, but that's a little bit of a somber tale. All those lives lost, many people going to the USA for a new life, starting a new life, and obviously their lives were ended in that icy water. So, there we go. A little bit of a downer, that, but history is full of ups and downs. So there we go, that's the British Isles at Christmas today. Let's see what other calendar I'm going to open next. I think I'll go for the Yankee Candle. I never tire of opening these doors. They're going to break before too long if I'm not careful. Okay, right. Let's see if we can spot 11. At least these numbers, most of them are fairly easy to spot. Some are a little bit more difficult, as I'm finding with number 11 today. Where's number 11? 50. Oh, here it is. Hiding. And it's small, so it's obviously a tea light. There we go. It's a green one. Now I think that's the Christmas tree fragrance. Yep, definitely a piney fragrance to that. I'm actually going to light this one today since I have my artificial Christmas tree up. I'm not going to use the candle holder supplied. I'm going to use one of my oldest Christmas decorations. I'm going to pop it in the back of that and light it. And I can turn this round to show you it. The star on top of the Christmas trees had a little bit of an accident. It's still there. This one featured in one of the introductions earlier on in this series. This is from Marks and Spencer. You might be able to see it better if I... That's it. And I bought this particular ornament for Mark and I's first Christmas together, when we bought the tree and all the decorations. It's quite nice, I think, as far as Christmas decorations go. Fairly tasteful, very traditional Victorian scene, really. Well, it reminds me of a Victorian scene. They seem fairly old-fashioned in their dress. But this is actually glass as well. And it does create a nice glow, the candle, the tea light behind of this. I assume it could be a window, actually. I always thought it was a door, but I suppose it could be a big window. So that's just one of my little decorations I bring out every year and pop somewhere, just to provide a little bit of Christmas magic to a dark corner of a room. Chocolate time. Let's see what's in number 11 today. Chocolate, the antidote to Christmas shopping. Well, does Christmas shopping need an antidote? I don't think so. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like regular shopping. Well, we've got another Rudolph. I'm going to gobble him up now. You're going to join your friends. Well, your friends have been flushed down the lavvy long ago, but anyway. So, we've got Rudolph. We've probably seen all the shapes we're going to see during this advent calendar, but of course we do get a little Christmas fact or saying every day. So I'm just going to eat Rudy. Just check on the back quickly. I don't want to show you. No. There is one particular shape you haven't seen, so that will be exciting. And I'm wondering actually if there's a special shape for Christmas Eve, because often these advent calendars have an extra big one, don't they, for Christmas Eve. And some also have started doing one on Christmas Day as well. So there we go, that's the vegan advent calendar with dark chocolate. Well, it's time for the toys now. Every time I show you this Lego advent calendar, I have to get all the figures and parts out and position them again, because I don't leave it out, obviously. If this was in my bedroom, if I was like a 7-year-old boy or girl, this obviously would have pride of place somewhere on a surface in my bedroom, and I wouldn't have to keep putting the figures back on the scene. But for the purpose of this video, I have to. Now, I have been informed, I'm sorry I haven't got to your name, but this minifigure, who I called Bert or Herbert, is in fact a woman. That is due to the eyelashes and lipstick, but men can wear false eyelashes and put lipstick on. But, you know, it is dressed sort of in a masculine fashion, you know, wears the nice pink frock, you know, they look like trousers. I know it's winter time and this person is obviously dressing for warmth rather than fashion, but anyway, so I'm gonna stick to Herbert, but tomorrow maybe she will be Henrietta. I'm not sure, but does it really matter? It's a lump of plastic. Lego, you know, you can be what you want to be with Lego. You can do what you want to be. You know, you can make up your own stories about the figures and build whatever you want to create, bricks permitting. Right, 11. I did see it earlier, because I do put, here it is. It's up here. Oh, that would be good to get today, but I don't think it'll be under 11. There's a husky there pulling a sled. So what is behind window number 11? Ah, now I do know what that is. It's not very exciting, but at least now the minifigures have something to play. This is what I unpacked today. These are curling stones, and the minifigures are having a game of curling. And we've got the target here printed on the base of the advent calendar. And I believe the object of this game is to slide these curling stones, which are normally sort of very heavy polished sort of granite. I've got a friend who uses 2 as doorstops. Basically, you're supposed to slide them and you get them as near to the central target as you can without obviously them going over. I believe you score more points the closer you get to the middle. So now, instead of just standing about doing nothing, or chopping wood or ploughing the snow, they can have a game of curling. It's time for the final advent calendar today, which is the RC helicopter. And if you remember yesterday, I found these black parts, brackets of some description, but there was no way of fitting them because the instructions just showed the partly assembled helicopter with these next to it. So I'm wondering if in today's advent window we've got something to enable us to fix these. Perhaps we should be fixing these today and attaching whatever goes onto them. I don't know, but we'll soon find out. Here's number 11, and it's only a tiny little window. Ooh. I don't know if we can even see that. Another tiny bracket, or some sort of fitment of some description. So, time to reveal the instructions. Ah, come on. Oh, oh dear. Well, nothing to do again today. We've just got another part to add to these parts here. So I have to make sure I don't lose them. Hopefully tomorrow, day 12, we'll be able to fit all these parts. Well, that's the end of today's video. Please join me tomorrow when I'll be opening another 5 windows on my advent calendars. Please comment below if you've got any comments about today's video, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.